friends, Pradeep Pindyala, your buddy, the anesthesiologist from ASRAM Medical College, Eluru City of Andhra Pradesh, India. Friends, let me talk something about the Doctors' Day, which we are going to celebrate day after tomorrow. That is on 1st of July, the Friday. Well, I'm sure the different countries have different Doctors' Day. Like in US, it is 30th of March. In India, it is 1st of July. And the reason is it's celebrated in the memory of Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, a legendary physician and a freedom fighter and also Chief Minister of West Bengal. Incidentally, he was born on 1st of July and died again on 1st of July. The year of birth was 1882, and on the same date, that is July 1st, he died in 1962. That means 80 years of life. He was alive for 80 years. Dr. B.C. Roy. On his memory, we celebrate Doctors' Day in India. Well, let me talk something about the dilemmas of being a doctor, the happiness we gain being a doctor, the frustrations, the struggle, and the success of being a doctor, and the happiness we enjoy being a doctor. Let's analyze a bit. I may be wrong. These are personal views. You can add in this column of comments in this YouTube. Please share my videos, like my videos, and subscribe to my channel, Pradeep Pindyala, Colonel Professor Pradeep Pindyala. I'll be grateful to you. Well, if you like it, only then. Otherwise, don't. I'm not forcing you to like my videos. You can write your comments, even negative comments are most welcome. Well, in undoubtedly long years of grueling training before you settle down becoming a professional, that is a doctor, satisfaction of relieving pain of the patient, treating and curing the diseases of various patients is immeasurable. You really enjoy that kind of, the happiness which you gain and the respect in the community being a doctor. But behind that long hours of work, sacrificing your personal life and family life would be invariably there in every doctor's life. The reality is that the practicing medicine can be definitely stressful, laborious, and without reward many a times, especially as an anesthesiologist. The work behind the scenes, many a times you don't even remember who was your anesthesiologist. You would definitely know and recall the surgeon who has operated on you, but you would forget the name of the anesthesiologist who has saved your life. You forget his name. And you can imagine the crippling student debt when a person is not in category A of NEET, NEET, B and C category. They take huge amount of educational loan for finishing their graduation or post-graduation. And the rising costs of medical colleges. You can't imagine increased pressure from the various companies who gives you the loan and the banks, the looming threat of malpractice suits against you. One case going wrong during your practice will take your 13 to 14 years going around the courts to prove that you are not guilty and what you were doing was in the course of your natural action as an anesthesiologist or as a doctor. For none of your mistakes, you can be drawn to court if there is a malpractice suit against you. And most doctors don't see impressive financial rewards. Only few are successful. Majority of them, they don't do well, financially. That is it. And sometimes there will be burnout syndromes among doctors, especially in anesthesiologists. Too much of workload, lot of work pressure and all. And as I said, not much recognition for your hard work. Depression may take place. So The signs and symptoms of burnout, that's a different chapter altogether, and I've already discussed a number of times in my previous videos. You can have a look. I did present the same in the national conferences, also in anesthesiology, ISACONs, okay. And I have spent, I'm sure, many years during my MBBS as well as post graduation to become a doctor, and a huge toll it takes, becoming a postgraduate qualified. Lot of work. Of course, the advantages of being a doctor is definitely there: high salary, personal satisfaction, and there won't be much physical strain, mental strain would be there, and hectic schedule. I don't know, some people enjoy it. I enjoy a hectic schedule. Emotional stress would be definitely there. That could be advantages, it could be disadvantages. I enjoy that, frankly speaking. And job security is definitely there being a doctor. There's no denying compared to other professions. And drawbacks are substantial being a doctor, and you have to make huge sacrifices, family and personal life. And sometimes it would be frustrating, the rules and regulations being a doctor. And I don't know, some people take a lot of loans, setting up their clinics or nursing home. Substantial financial investment they do. And even during education. I was selected through government selection, through merit. There was absolutely zero expenditure to my parents. But what I see my students there spend crores for getting their education. That's very stressful. And physical burnout is invariably there. And less time with a lot of patients. You don't justify sometimes the number of patients. There are too many, and there is hardly any time to, take history taking and medical examination, proper physical examination, clinical examination. You don't have enough time. So there is ethical dilemmas are there, financial fallout, and physicians burnout. That is invariably there. And I don't know how successful you are, in treating chronically ill patients. Sometimes you are successful, sometimes you can't. That will be very frustrating, and it takes a toll on you. Managing mental illnesses in patients, it's very challenging. And improving communication with the patients and their relatives, that's another challenging thing. And keeping up with the technology. You got to keep up with the technology around the clock, because it keeps changing. It keeps changing all the time. And as you understand, you have to attend various CMEs, continued medical education, various conferences. That's a must. And as early and as repeatedly as possible, like state conferences, national conferences, you must attend to improve your technology skills and professional skills. That's also quite a challenge. The life of a doctor is not all that easy, not that rosy. I don't know how you manage the number of patients, managing your bills and collection. Then again, income tax, all those things. The people who are working with you in your nursing homes, that's also very challenging. Some are very cheating persons, they work for you. That's also a big problem. Anyway, wishing you all once again a happy Doctor's Day and a great, happy life as a doctor. Take care. I'm Pradeep Pindyala, Professor of Anesthesiology. All the best. Bye-bye.